What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and welcome to my third Vlogzilla. So this has been an interesting week here at Ultrazilla Studio. We started off the week, on fire. We did the Shin Godzilla unboxing, the review, and we did a review of the Godzilla 1954, both from NECA-Monsterarts, and those I thought turned out really well. It was a really good start to the week, but then things kind of slowed down here. Unfortunately, we've had some issues going on here with Ultrazilla family, a couple of health issues, so it's been kind of like, just have to, slow down here, take care of stuff, so, hopefully things are on the mend here. And, this is the first chance I've gotten to really come down to the studio this weekend. I was here a little bit yesterday, but it was, short in between, doing some laundry, honestly. Except for yesterday morning where we recorded the latest Repack podcast, which I actually thought turned out really well. That was really cool. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. You'll probably hear it towards the end of the week. On that, I reviewed these two guys. So, Marvel Legends Doctor Strange and NECA Hero Ash here. You'll see pics of these guys shortly, shortly within the next few days, on my Facebook page, Ultrazilla Toys. And if you saw just now on, the picture here, I still have issues with my camera. I have not had a chance to get the screen fixed. You can see it more on this side than this side. So that's a bummer, but it is what it is. Whenever I do this selfie type of video, it's gonna be like that for now. It's a really bad time for that, unfortunately. We, between Christmas and probably picking up way too many minifigures lately, and I also had some car issues, those health issues, lots of stuff to pay for, guys. So this is the least important thing. I could deal with the cracks in my camera for now. And it's only for this Vlogzilla that it's really bad on. I actually was able to set up my camera really well on the whole of the week video, which I thought would turn out pretty good. That was a pretty fun one. It was a pretty big one. So there's that. But with the whole week videos, it's I started them early, meaning I didn't start exactly when I aired that first one. It was recorded a few days before, so it's it's kind of like a week and a half haul, more than a week. But either way, it's too much. I know for sure next week's haul is slightly smaller, even though there's one big thing in it. And if you've listened to me on Repacked or just on Repacked, I think I've mentioned it. You might know what that is. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't listened to the last couple of episodes. So stay tuned for that next weekend for that. But I'm still waiting for one box on that. That's going to be my my Black Friday haul / Cyber Monday, that weekend worth of haul. I've gotten everything except the one box, which is still on its way. It was the last thing I picked up on Cyber Monday. But as far as the whole of the week that just passed, man, I'm looking at them right now, and let's see if you can see them on my desk there, one of my desks. The two giant KO Optimus Primes, the oversized. Those things are amazing. I can't Guys, those things are amazing. If you could snag those, I highly recommend it. They're really cool. Especially if you could get them for the price I got them. If you missed my haul of the week video, I did pick them up for 68 and 73 bucks respectively. That's the steal. Those things are incredible, better than a lot of official and third-party stuff. You know, say what you will about KOs. Some of these KO companies are doing it well, really well. I don't even know how that's called a KO. You know, like that's work. There's work in that, a lot of work, a lot of love. So, you know, I don't want to get into that whole debate of what, you know, KOs, because then I'll start talking about third party stuff and how that's whatever, you know. But so yeah, I got love for them all, guys. I got love for them all. And you know what? Speaking of KOs, today me and Ultrazilla Jr. were like taking a walk around the neighborhood, and I think I might have mentioned this maybe in my first Vlogzilla or in my first haul of the week video, or it was maybe the one where I had a couple KOs. But we walked into this like shop, you know. Here it's kind of like one of those like small like discount stores, like the 99-cent stores that aren't really 99-cent stores. And they have, you know, like they have so many like really cheap Transformers KOs, but like better, like really decent ones, and decent looking for real. And I'm gonna pick some up, but it's not gonna be soon, I don't think. Although, man, I was really tempted today to grab like this like Grimlocky type one. They have like KOs of like the Dinobots, but they combine, and that's really exciting. But I think they only had 3 of them, so it would be kind of tough probably to find the other 2. But that's a good possibility. I also had some Optimus Prime stuff that I thought looked really neat. So I might dip into that soon, but it might be after Christmas. I don't know. I might get one. We'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned to all the week videos. You'll never know what you'll see. So that was today's like little, you know, chill out. You know, it was a full day of me and Ultrazilla Jr. Like, my wife had a mental health day pretty much. So I'm down here in the studio now and got a bunch of things to do, actual work stuff. I got WWE TLC, the replay on my screen there in the background, well, in front of me, honestly, and that's pretty good. So, but which makes me you know, like, I would probably collect more WWE toys, like if they were a little better. The Mattel stuff are okay. I have a few, and actually they're right there in the background. You see them over my shoulder, all the way up top next to that lino? That's the extent of my Mattel WWE Elite series figures. I do plan on getting some figure arts, I believe. I think I want to wait until they're a little discounted. Probably on Amazon. I'll probably be able to find a discount on like Stone Cold and The Rock soon. They're due to drop this month, so we'll see. I think I have pre-orders in on them, but I think I'm gonna drop them. You know, too many things coming out, guys. Like it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. You know, like right now, this past week I was in TRU, and also mentioned on my Haul of the Week video, you know, the new Power Rangers and Ninja Steel stuff is out, and the movie stuff is out, you know, and that's, you know, it's crazy. The Steel stuff looks pretty good, I gotta say. You know, I do not mind how that looks at all. I did pick up the main Megazord, but that one I am, that particular one I'm giving to my nephew. So I won't be doing a review anytime soon, although I did hear that this week is supposed to be a sale on Ninja Steel stuff at TRU, so If they're still there, I might pick one up again. I think that's gonna be 20% off, so might grab another one for myself to have as just the Ninja Steel Megazord, or or Shurikenjin, whatever you want to call them. Because mine is combined with Dino Maru, so right now. So I don't have like a normal one, and I think I might do that. The movie Megazord stuff right now, the T-Rex sword I saw, it's huge, but it looks really cheap. I don't really like it. Like, unfortunately, that was the one I was holding out on. I think I was gonna get like the big. I kind of want to get the big combiner, but right now I don't know. Like, maybe when they release the full set together, I might do that. But right now, I don't think I'm gonna get them individually. Let's just say that. I'd rather just get them as a set if I'm gonna get them. I am kind of interested in the interactive one. Now that I've seen it in person, that looked pretty good. Like better than I expected, honestly. So kind of interested in that. We'll see as well. If I do see this stuff this coming week, I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait. We'll see. We'll see about that. Again, there's a lot of stuff dropping soon. We still have Soul of Chigoku and Voltron supposedly due this month. I got my pre-order in at Muteki sales, so I might get it a little bit later. But I am definitely getting that one. Another one I have in with them that you haven't seen yet here, and speaking of Monsterarts that are fairly new, is the Godzilla light sound KKK. I hate saying that, but I like saying DX version. I do have that coming eventually. It's a little delayed for me. I'm getting a really good deal on it, so I have to wait. Gotta save some money somewhere, So, speaking of that, speaking of Godzilla and SH Monsterarts, I do want to tell you guys I do have a review coming up this week. And that's going to be the final recent one of the GMK, the 2001, that I'm doing alongside the NECA one. So I'm doing that review together. And I think it'll be cool. I'm not one to compare like an $80 figure to a $20 figure. That's just not fair. However, the two companies definitely have a rivalry going, and it's warranted. There's if they're gonna want to compete like that, and I see it more on NECA's side of things to want to compete, then you're gonna get comparisons. So that's how I'm doing that video. I got some ideas from some other reviews as well. So we'll see how the week goes. Hopefully everything is cool and cleared up, and I could get a bunch of reviews done, because I have so many new things to review. One thing that's definitely gonna be one of the next reviews is for this little guy. That's the Sentinel Mega Man. So definitely gonna do a full review of this one. Very cool. I really think that's awesome. What else do I have here that I definitely want to review? This is the Perfect Effect. I don't remember exactly what they're calling it, but it's like Robot Man from Microman. This is really cool as well. Gonna have a review of this soon. And I just want to have a variety of stuff. I'm into so many different things. Oh, definitely very, 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 very soon. This guy, and that's the black and gold con exclusive Megazord. That's one of the ones definitely want to review very, very soon. So, but some reviews might end up being on a Repack podcast. You'll just have to wait and see. Oh, for sure. I have too many things by my desk. Striker Manus, very, very soon. This might be on Repacked. I'm planning to do a little bit of an Optimus Prime thing there soon. So I don't know if it's gonna be this coming week or not. Sorry about that. But yeah, I want to do something. So like, yeah, I do have a lot of figures on my desk proper. That like, cause I keep having to remind myself of what to do, and I have so many things in boxes still, but there's always so many things you can open before you run out of space. And I'm doing a really bad job of like putting stuff on eBay, which is, you heard me talking about this last week, where I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be all this stuff up. I got one thing up that was that KO Optimus Prime that I had in my haul of the week from 2 weeks ago, that really bad looking one, but it sold. So I mean, it was in the box, brand new still. So that one sold. I'm really happy that's gone. But it's a struggle for time sometimes between work and family and issues and whatnot. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more stuff up on eBay this week, because Christmas is here. I'm not taking advantage of it. All right, now enough about that. Let me adjust my camera just a bit. I am getting a bad glare on the top. Oh, that's a little better. So hold on one second. A good old coffee mug, and we're gonna do a review now. My regular Vlogzilla bonus review. It's always something fun, something wacky. So, and like I said, we've done some Godzilla here, so I definitely want to continue that. And but this time I am doing the Medicom Vinyl Wars Godzilla 1962. I think this is a cool piece. So this is my first foray into the Vinyl Wars figures, and I think I think it's not gonna be my last. I really enjoy this. It's such a cool little figure. Look, check out that head sculpt. This is from King Kong vs. Godzilla, so that style. Although it's very subdued. It's not like completely like like that one, but it works. It worked for what it is. These are so weird. They're like that old style, what's that company? Maruzen? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, I'm losing my camera. I'm losing my tripod. Alright. So, yeah, it's a fun figure. I really like the design of it. It's so weird. Again, check out that face. He's an interesting one. Always such a crazy design, but these are ultra stylized, these figures, and I dig it. Like the paint is surprisingly really cool. I really like it. There's a lot of like metallic highlights, and it's kind of glittery. But it works. Like the mouth is painted nice, like all the teeth are painted nice, the tongue is painted nice, the eyes are painted nice. It's like gold. The eyes are gold, guys. That's cool. Dig that. There's a lot of like browns on him, like on his dorsal fins. Very nice. Man, this thing is like bothering me here. It's like, I gotta fix this camera. So, but yeah, dorsal fins are, painted really well. There's brown on them, which is cool. Something different. But the design of them is excellent. Look how that looks. Like, I love the way that they are sloping upwards. That's neat. That's really neat. I think that's super cool. So I dig that. That's to me, that's the coolest part of this figure is those dorsal fins. The tail looks good, really nice. The texture of this thing is great. Like, I love the feel of this. Like, everything is worked in there really well. Like, it's got a lot of grooves throughout. Very, very cool. Belly. The feet look good. There's a sticker on there that says Toho and all kinds of stuff, but feet are painted. Actually, the feet are probably like where it's a little sloppy. The silver on the feet kind of just like are sprayed a little too high, but it doesn't look bad. I don't think it's like the worst thing ever. So It blends okay. Well, this is a big guy, you know? He stands pretty tall. I mean, like, here I have, like, NECA's Godzilla 54, and you can see he just, like, towers over him. This is a good figure, too. You know, like, I probably should have included this in my 54 NECA-Monsterarts review, you know, just to show a little bit, but he's been out for quite a while now. I didn't want to really compare them. They're not, like, I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. With the two 2001s, like, that's a little different because they both came out, like, you know, within, like, this, few months span, you know, so there's gotta be, like, you know, there's gonna be comparisons between the two. I'm sorry. Forget about that. I will get back to one thing about that really quick in a little bit. But, so articulation on this guy is really simple. You got arm swivels, and he swivels at the legs, and that's it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, and the tail. The tail turns a little bit. That's it, you know, like normal, like, vinyl articulation. There's nothing crazy here. So, but it's a cool figure. I really dig it, you know, like, I like it a lot. It's fun to look at. It's so interesting looking. Really, really fun. Again, the texture is great. The dorsal spines are great. Just like a nice one to have, so I like it. This was on sale at Big Bad Toy Store, so that's really cool. That was a really cool get, you know, so this was my last pile of loot. Yeah, nice. You know, when these things are on sale, like, I have no problem getting them, like, so, like, I think, I feel like, you know, the normal price for these are a little high, so that's why, like, if, you know, I picked this up on a sale, and that's cool. I also, spoiler, I do have another one coming. In that last box that I have coming from Black Friday, I picked that up, well, Cyber Monday, I picked that up, another vinyl. So, it'll be really cool to look at that one, too, soon, in my next Haul of the Week video. So, I'm going to put this back. This is really cool. If you dig the vinyls, that's a fun one to get. So real quick, I want to get back to, like, the whole, like, NECA NECA-Monsterarts thing, which I think is an interesting, like rivalry, you know, like, this past week, you know, with the Shin Godzilla dropping, and there was all sorts of problems with it, people having problems left and right, you know, whatever. Even mine, I had problem, you know, mine is not perfect, but I really like it anyway, so, to each their own, right? You know, like, right on the heels of that, NECA dropped, like, their latest updated look for their Shin Godzilla, and it looks better, I gotta say. It does look better than their first attempt, so, which was actually kind of their second attempt, because the one we saw at SDCC was definitely different than the one that debuted during the movie debut. And the one they showed images of this week, totally different as well. Like, it's pretty much a new sculpt, guys. So that's pretty cool. You can check that out on my page, Ultrazilla Toys. I have the pics up of that. So that rivalry is definitely there, you know, like, it's like Randy at NECA and the gang, they're not, you know, they're very smart. They're very, very smart, so kudos to them for striking while the iron is, like, hot right now to get more news of their thing out there. So another thing I thought was interesting is the same week that the Megazord, the Ninja Steel Megazord stuff, like, dropped into, like, and movie stuff, the Bandai of America stuff dropped here in stores. Bandai Japan, like, finally, like, had images, like, go into the, you know, the latest magazines, like the magazine scans, catalog scans that they have there, out of, you know, for the next Super Sentai series out there, which is called Q Ranger, I believe, something like that. You know, like, they drop, you know, their first figures that they're putting out, like their vinyl stuff and a bunch of other things, and most importantly for me, the newest Megazord or Mech or whatever. I like calling them all Megazords, honestly. You know, like, if there one thing I feel like most fans can agree on is Power Rangers, like, came up with a really cool name for those robots to really, you know, mechs is so, like, generic. You know, you say mech and it's like, whatever. There's a bazillion mechs in the world. Megazord, you know? That's what I'm always going to call them, Megazord, from both sides of the pond, you know, like, so yeah. They dropped the new one. It looks awesome. It looks really awesome. That was this weekend that came out, so, yeah, I'm really excited. Another year of, like, you know, I was full in this year, and I'm gonna be in next year too. That stuff looks great. The new stuff. It's like kind of like a space celestial constellation thing going on. Very cool. Very cool. That's gonna be awesome. So, looking forward to that. But anywho, that's all I got, guys. This for this Vlogzilla. You know, I hope you've had a good week. I hope you're gonna have a good week. And, you know, stick around. I will definitely be having, like, a, you know, I showed you a bunch of stuff that is probably going to be up. There might be some other stuff. Who knows? I don't know. Got to mix and match stuff. Try to get a little bit, you know, I want to go back and forth from what, you know, different groups of people like. I like so many different things, but, you know, there's, like, certain fans that like, you know, certain things here and there. You know what I actually want to review very, very soon is that, like, I can't remember the exact name right now. It's like that bluish Charizard set that came out a couple months ago from Tomy here. So I forgot what that's called right now, but I wanted to review that because I really want to take a look at that Charizard better, because I've been, you know, the new Figure Arts one is out, and that's been something that's been on my radar forever, but it's an exclusive, so I gotta pay for that. So before I drop the money on that one, I want to review that one, see how good that one is, you know. Just for me, you know, like, just to check it out and see how much I really dig that, you know, Charizard. I have a bunch of Pokemon stuff, but honestly, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. I'm more a fan of the design, so that might be a review that's gonna be sooner than later, actually. So, anywho, getting into all kinds of weird areas right now, like I'm debating stuff on camera. But anyway, that's all I got. So, you know, please check out my Facebook page, Ultrazilla Toys. Lots of box art nerd posts to come. I have so many pictures taken for that, like a ton. So please check out my Facebook page if you like, you know, discussion on, you know, various boxes. I'm providing that service for you. There's gonna be a bunch of unboxed photos to go up this week as well. That's like full photo shoots of, like, you know, various figures. So take a look for that as well. So that's Ultrazilla Toys on Facebook. Please give it a like, and please, if you can, like, comment, subscribe here. I really appreciate all of that. I'm really good at replying to comments, so, you know, like, let's chat. You know, any of these subjects, you know, interest you, let me know. So if there's something you want to see, let me know as well. You know, if you've seen something in my whole of the week videos, if you saw something here that I showed that you would want to see sooner, if you see something in the back of me that you know, like, you might want to hear, you know, let me know. I'll let you know if I already did it somewhere, you know. I've done a bunch of written reviews on Ultrazilla Toys. I've done a bunch of reviews on Repack Podcasts, so you never know. There might be somewhere I could point you already. And if not, like, that's something I'll consider doing. So, alright, guys, so thanks again for watching this Vlogzilla. And until next time, peace out, peeps.